Hi, this is Jay, and we're going to carry on with our Stardrive 2 playthrough. So, we've just recently got peace, and these guys have just gone to war, the Chuck and the Polyps. So, well, we'll let those two fight it out. I may jump into the war to fight the Chuck, just because I can. Okay, because I need to get the fleet points back up though, so star bases need to go back up. Planetary supercomputer. Well, let's get the Gauss cannon. That'll probably launch some of the masters at me. Okay, so let us... Well, we're waiting for that planet to get a starbase, but that's still not going to give... I don't think that'll give me enough command points. Yeah. I'm not going to engage them, they're just going to... How big's the fleet? That could be a problem. Yeah, I knew we weren't going to win that. That's really annoying, just drive by, blow up my starbase. Oh well. Right. This... no, we'll go for mandatory service. Although... So, nah, military antenna is actually a little bit better. Right. Okay. Well, that's my peace treaty over. How about no? Damn it. Right, are they going to try for... Are they going to sit there? Or are they going to Earth? Okay, let's see. Research lab. For... Optimal habitat. No fusion power. They want a basic tech. There we go, Xenomine. He's going to go back now. And we have a food shortage. Need a planet to build freighters. Okay, this planet can. Buy that, get out of the way. That freighter fleet should be ready in a minute. Unless I can hold on for the little time it takes to build that freighter fleet. The bank's done. Sweet, and that control. Okay. That's all quite expensive, to be honest. Well, we'll go with clean energy. Actually, is that what we're on to now? Let's try an experimental tech first. Right. Okay. So this is 6 command points while it's garrisoned. They've got starvation, but they should. Sol should be finishing up the freighter fleet in a couple of turns. No. Okay, sweet. And we've got the food being moved now. So that starvation issue should be over. And I want to get that supercomputer and the biospheres. So they've got a starbase up. That planet's got automated factory. See no mine in that. How are we doing for taxes? Okay, let's 25%. Need more money, really. Right, well, we've got a factory being built, freighter fleet. Not too fussed by those crystals, they're not really. How big of a fleet is it? Small fleet. If I get them to intercept it. Okay. What do we need next? Right. So let's just research another one of the experimental techs. My fleet should intercept. Okay, let's fight. Mass drivers should rip them to pieces. They normally do. They're quite effective at it. But we'll have to see. Okay, let's move. Actually, screw it, that'll be fine. Launch all fighters. Launch all fighters. Okay. No, that's the first one dead. It's not going to last much longer. And all fighters. We'll take care of those quickly. Not really had much of a chance, did it really? Carrier's fine, its shields all defend. Yep. Okay, that was nice and easy. I've still got shitloads of medals on these. The problem is they cost so frickin' much. I'll move them back to the wormhole. Need to get that command point limit up to 12. Right, get them back defending the homeworld there. Okay, so they're garrisoned again. Okay, Earth has got the extra people coming in, so that'll mean more cash. And what do we want on here? That's to... It's going to take ages. The amount of money we're spending. How long until they've got starbase? 8 turns. They're going to be 2 CP. I'll still be. Okay. So we're trading with them, which generates some credits. 2 trade transports, that's fine. Okay, what have we got so far? So we've got better lasers. Okay. No, some of those buildings, so let's do another experimental. As they are dirt cheap. Starbase finishes in a few turns, and then we'll declare war on the Chuck. Actually, it's a good point. I need to build a ship to fight them, because I don't really want... I can't be asked to... There we go, 11, right. So, this planet will be finished soon. It takes a few turns here, but it's not too bad. So, let's... Fleet, no. Build. Okay, let's get rid of that. Don't like the design. What have we got? So stick a class 1 shield there. Then we want nuclear power. And weapons for attack. This bad boy is going to have nuclear bombs. Parastrategic nuclear bombs. And then I'll use it just mainly small. I'll just make sure it's well armoured. And the rest of the slots will just go to flat cannons and point defence systems. Systems, don't really need power. Ordnance. Okay, there we go. It'll take a long time to empty this. Okay, and we'll put some more solar armor around the bottom there. Two medium basic engines, and right, so it's got enough power. Yeah, we're missing the front panel there. Okay, so it's got enough power, quite a lot of ammo. And actually those flat cannons, I want them to be arc extended or rapid fire. And then systems we will have, let's just put a small fuel cell there. There we go. And we'll call that no, don't want. There we go. And that will be replaced by the Wales class carrier. There we go. And that can go to second place there, and it'll be built. So, don't think so. Okay, well, let's get clean energy. I want to get battle cruisers as soon as possible. Right, automated factory is about to finish. Done. And that'll be built now. What about this planet? What do they have? Let's get that. It's going to take ages for that. I don't really have the cash, but can wait. Let's get a couple more freighters out. Okay, so now it's just a... Right, Newcomb once it's out. I really want to take the fleet out, but it's just going to cost too much money. Unless I can get on that main planet here. Antenna first. I mean, my cost will be minimum. Sweet. So there's a lot of freighter fleets coming out now. Right, just to make sure I've got spare freighters to spare. Okay. Well, we've got 12. Do you want that? You're going to have to exchange a hell of a lot of useful stuff. That's not useful enough. Nope. I don't think you've got enough stuff really, to be honest, and ECM's quite high tech. Rail rifles. Orbital habitat and an ECM jammer. You know, that'll do. That'll give me that extra pop. Okay, so I've got... How's the pod doing? Wow, they are killing the chuck. Right, well, we're gonna join in this war. Discuss. Don't really want to threaten war. More like declare war. Treaties. Where the... That's the one I wanted. Okay, interesting. Well, we've entered their system, so let us destroy their main planet. We'll fight this. We've got point defense on. The mass cannons will rip it to pieces. I don't even think it'll be able to. Begin. Launch fighters. Launch fighters. Okay. Wow, that didn't take long at all. Those mass cannons rip things to pieces. Now we'll just bombard their world to pieces, as they don't really have much in the way of defence. Yep, so that's done. So let us begin planetary bombardment. We'll leave the surface uninhabitable. Just going to kill the chuck. I'm not interested. Well, I could capture their planets, but desert planet really isn't worth that much to me. Bombard. Well, they have no more ground forces left now. No, screw it, let's kill. Oh, I hate this bit. I see I can get a nice battle station or battleship construction. It's always got to be the battleship, and I'll get the antimatter reactors. Let's bombard it a bit more. There's not really going to be much left of this planet. Bombard a bit more. Okay. Wow. Well, the pilots are holding back there. I'm just weakening them up by totally bombarding this world. We'll chuck some more bombs at it. There we go. Six people left. Not going to take much longer really for me to finish this. Problem is while I'm doing this, the other empires are probably getting a bit stronger, but sweet, another planetary supercomputer. There we go, and that's totally annihilated. Right, I'm gonna have to maybe take a chunk out of them. Right, my fleet still have quite a lot of fuel left, so let us check this star out. Sweet. Well, it's going to suck to be them. Oh, this is going to be an interesting fight. Right. Okay, so they're going to engage me here. Okay, we're going to need to begin. No, let us move all of these back. Probably worth having them in tight formation actually. Okay, there we go, and there we go. Move them into a really tight formation. Launching all fires. The whole point of the fire squadrons are just to keep us alive. The mass cannons will take care of most of this. Incoming fighters. I've got a load of flat cannons, so that shouldn't. And my own fighters. Yep. They've got really not much chance there. That worked quite effectively. Capital ships are falling. Concentrate all firepower on that one. Yep, set of fighters take care of that. Not quite sure what he's doing, but that was pretty effective. And I didn't lose one ship. And those guys are actually really good space fighters. Okay, well, that's more awards. Got them coming out of the Wazooie, so sweet. That's an entire fleet destroyed. Okay, and we'll just bombard that world to pieces. What's the chucker out of my problem anymore, almost, anyway. Bombard. Goodbye. Right, well, there's not much I can do about them. But this fleet could probably... No, they've got to head back. Right, go to that. Crap. That's 2 freighters. My fleet will head back there. They won't be back too late. Well, we can always afford more freighters. It's not an issue. Not like they take long to build, so. There we go. All dead. There we go. More freighters. Right, so an orbital habitat. Ish, don't really want to use the clean. Right. And let us get some more diplomacy with the pilots. Pilot, should I say? Right, what have they got tech-wise now? Still not using mass drivers. Industrial. Still got fusion power. Going to antimatter soon. Main engineering. What have I got? Fusion beam. No, that's not enough. No, I don't really want them to be. Advanced warp theory doesn't really hurt. That's not really worth it that much. Imperial University is. Soul enrichment, definitely. Well, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to just get something that's crap. Solar armor. Well, I've got more. Okay, so the fleet's back now. After a very successful damaging of the enemy. The polyp symbiosis will finish that off soon, and then while they're distracted with the chuck, I might want to engage. Start taking their systems. There's Tundra there actually. Yeah, let's start getting a colony ship out. I need more planets. It's building the orbital habitat. Okay. Well, I want to carry on with keeping them sweet for now. So let us discuss treaties, trade rates small. So our tolerance. Okay, well, we'll wait for a little while. Right. Defensive battery. Might be nice to build some mechs, actually. Let's get those antimatter reactors. Definitely need antimatter reactors. Far more efficient than the nuclear powered ones, and I only need one of them, so it'll take up less space. Ugh, great. The Volfar will need to be conquered soon. Yep. They finished off the Chuck affiliation, so the Volfar and the Polyp. Interesting. Well, that place is going to get more people. I need to take over this. Maybe poor, but it's a medium tundra, so more food. Okay, so it's a colony ship. Bit of a late colonising, but you know. I really should check the planets close to me as well. Still a few planets that are not explored, but we'll investigate them in the next episode anyway. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe.